Welcome to Autobaggers, a new and innovative product that helps you store and maintain control of bags inside your vehicle while driving. Autobaggers are a molded high-impact plastic trunk and SUV unit for holding bags in place while driving. They feature non-slip coverings on the bottom to prevent slippage and spillage of any products inside. Convenient straps are attached to the unit for securing tall items such as large boxes, plants, larger bags. Nowadays, the need for convenient storage in vehicles is becoming more and more prevalent, and manufacturers have taken notice. They have started in their designs of their vehicles to try and consider storage as one of their main factors by offering folding seating, extra storage areas, a lot of special features nowadays that really just make storing convenient for people. They are adding, hidden areas, but they're limited in space, and a lot of times they're odd shaped and don't do very good. Some of the manufacturers have added clips in the trunks that fold up or are just hanging to hang bags that you have with handles. Well, you know, some bags don't have handles, and most of the time the bags that I have hung on these type of clips and drove around with, well, the bag basically rips off the handle and you have to rebag everything when you get home. So it's kind of a waste of a little product. Also, they're providing molded sections for storage, say in behind wheel wells, under rear floors, under folding seating areas nowadays. But again, these are usually very odd shaped, very limited capacity, not very good for normal day use. The intention that we have is to fill as many applications as we can. As far as automobiles, we want to try to cover as many automobile types as we can, from compact up to luxury vehicles, trunk space products. We can provide back seat products possibly. SUVs will be one of the big products also. Crossover vehicles are pretty prevalent nowadays, and I'm sure people would like to use those. Vans also could benefit from this kind of product, especially contractors who need storage that doesn't move around when they're driving out to jobs. We'll have products that fit compact vans up to full-size vans in many different formations, even kind of you assemble your own type of layout systems even. We'll also deal with trucks, which will not be as big of a market probably, but we'll be able to still provide them with, say, for single cab trucks, behind the seat storage, which will be small and limited, but we hope that we can maximize as much space in that area as we can to provide as much storage as we can. Quad cabs, extra cab vehicles, we also will look at under seat storage, new center console designs that add extra storage without taking up needed space for other items. When first came up with the concept for this idea, it was basically after constantly getting home, after picking up groceries, and having to rebag them before I take them in the house. And it's always that one turn as you're pulling out of the driveway of the grocery store to where you hear everything slam to the one side and you just go, great, what am I going to do? So yes, usually end up getting home and having to rebag it. I tried to find something specific to grocery bag sizes that would fit in the rear space of my SUV and couldn't. A lot of them were bungee cords or clips that you install. Yes, they were cheap in price, but they were also cheap in reliability as far as appearance. They didn't look like they would serve much of a job, actually. I tried tie downs from the hardware store because I thought, hey, maybe that would be a cheap, easy way, but there's really no way to hook them up inside my SUV and to get them around and actually hold the bags properly. It actually was more trouble than anything, and that was very short-lived. Also, along with trying bungee cords, did not turn out well. I added the accessory to the unit also to hold plastic bags with a fold-out bar that has clips on top. So that way, if you end up somewhere where you are getting plastic bags, you don't have to worry about throwing them in the bottom molded unit and having them basically possibly roll around or get damaged in there. You can have them secured by hanging clips. When designing this, we had first, needed mechanical engineers and a good design group is what we started with, and some material scientists. And we used various materials and designs. We tried various plastic types and also different designs as far as rack systems, molded systems, just like floor covering systems. We tried metal designs such as racks, even a magnetic design, which didn't work out too good. Some of the systems that we designed, we had smooth bottoms on because we thought it would be more of a benefit to have easy in and out installation for customers. But we found that actually probably would be more destructive than beneficial. So we came up with non-slip bottom designs, and we had to try many different materials and designs for that because sometimes it would be way too sticky and probably wouldn't get them out of the car very easily, and other times they weren't sticky enough and you'd still get the same slippage and spillage and message in your vehicle. We tried to design this basically for general size bags, grocery size bags, plastic bags. We also created a design that is a universal customizable size with movable inserts. When prototyping this, we first basically built it with local shops to source materials and to build prototypes. The first design that we paid for materials and labor charges, and the first design that we actually came up with was actually built in-house in our garage with basic paper, plastic, and metal working items that we just had laying around, so we could get basically a physical form and layout inside my SUV, kind of an idea of what would be our foundation for the product. For the second design, we designed it in-house, came up with professional drawings ourselves in CAD, and we manufactured the first prototypes by renting tool time at a local machine shop and using their help often as we would to program the machine, the CNC, to design our CAD programs. And finally, when we came up with the third design, it was pretty decisive that this was going to be our last and final design before we proceed to try to take it to market. And when we had this final design finally up and running and 100% tested and complete, we sourced a third-party manufacturer domestically in the United States, and we are currently working on building relationships and starting to submit POs and get orders going.